Hi, it's Malcolm here, and welcome to another PR ratings update. So, there's a few things to tell you in this update. A couple which I'm quite excited about actually, but as excited as I can be. and okay, so basically, I've done some coding updates, so that's hopefully made it a little bit better behind the scenes. But I brought in three filters. They're movement filters, so we've got class where it's the same as last time, up on last time or down on last time. It's very similar if you go to the horse cards. It's basically this, this and this, but in the front screen, so you can see them while you're viewing the front screen, because I think that's important. If we tick them to show them, we've also got claiming as well. So if we click them to show them, then as you can see, up, down, up, down, sorry, and as I said just now, so we've got up, down, down. So I've put them in the same order. So when I was messing around about them, when I first put them in, I put them in the wrong order, and I'm like, why aren't they the same? And then it sort of dawned on me that I had them in different orders. Don't ask me. Anyway, yeah. So that's basically the update. So we can go. Well, let's have a look at runners that went up in class and see if there's anything there today. So we could go through and see what selections we've got. We can go back obviously to yesterday and see if that gives us anything to go by. So result 1 there, up in class, result there, another up in class, a place there, a result there. So there may be something there, up, up, up. It doesn't actually say that, show that in the results. If you're a lifer and you've got the result sheet, you can see it doesn't actually show that as being, but it's like everything else. You wouldn't select all of these anyway, would you? You'd only select one, so that might make a difference. There may be a way of saying, okay, well, I'm going to look at all the ones that have come up and, and say, okay, we'll only go where the distance and the weight is down. So we end up with a few less selections, and again that's going to show, well, it's showing down and now up, but there's only about 2 months worth of data at the moment, but there will be more coming in every week as I get to run the scripts to the backwards data. So yeah, watch out for that. Sorry, that's screen line. Okay, so that's the first update, and we got claimers in there, as I said. Okay, so now I'm going to go to a save that I've got. We go to, actually that's probably a little less now. Let's take that up to 9. Okay, so basically what I'm doing is looking at the race cards in the morning, and I'm going to try and find a lane. Now I don't need those at the moment. They're quite new. I need that. Don't need those. Okay, there must be another setting here which is causing a little bit of issue. A3. Oh, because I left these. Okay, right. Okay, that should give me the race card for say yesterday. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you how I might select a lane. Now, I prefer to probably only have 3 or 4, but sometimes you get more. I don't really like less than 3. I probably will only pick races where there's at least 8 runners, and I can't see that one. I need to adjust that card. So there's 9 runners on that one. Okay, so basically the idea is you look for negatives. Okay, so you have to make up your own mind what a negative is. I've done some work and I've come up with some of mine. I'm not totally sure about them all at the moment, but I'll give you an idea because it's quite a new idea that for me anyway, that I've come up with, because as you know, I normally develop systems based on archive data. Okay, so what I come up with is if the runner's first or second, it doesn't get a tick. Now this is the new. You'll notice the green ratings have gone. They're actually still here, here. Okay, but basically it doesn't do them, or it doesn't show them anymore. So what I've done is I've put this highlighting system in. Now all it does is allow you to highlight the race cars when you're viewing them. If you reset the highlights go away. I will look at that in the future to maybe do some sort of save system, but I don't know quite how that's going to work at the moment. So let's say a lot of these didn't come first or second last time out. So straight away we've got to think, you know, there's a none of these are a sure thing, if you like. Okay, next thing we look at is days since last run. Now, I've left a few columns in there that I probably won't use, but okay, so I don't really like anything under 15, so I'll give anything over 15 a tick. So I've got 2 so far. Anything with a rank, a weight rank of 1 or 2 I stay away, or 1, 2 or 3 I stay away from. So I'm going to give these ticks. Now, I look for the highest PR here, which is the top rate one here, 78, and I give anything 5 ticks 5 ticks lower than 78. So 73 is, 72 is, and 72 is. Okay, and I give anything outside an OR of 1, 2 or 3 a green tick as well. We tick any no's. This is one at class or one at going or similar going. We give any O's a tick, and we give anything over a 5-year-old a tick. And we give number of runs a tick if they're over 15. Okay, we give anything a tick that's 4 or 3 on the green rating. Anything over 5 doesn't. Still playing around with this idea, but I sort of like anything that's 30 away from the highest rated, but I'm still playing around with that. So that's what we're left with. So now we need to just give them a quick count. As I said, I'll come up with a way sooner or later where we can actually have the tick show somewhere, but I'm not sure how I'm going to do that at the moment. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I normally take 1 off for the favourite, just because you know, you've got to be a little bit worried about the favourite no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we got that one at 10. And what was that one? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So in theory, that would be my lay. Okay, I might do some more checks. I don't like days since last run so low, but at the same time it didn't really do anything. It's such a high number. It's probably worth taking it on. It might even be better if it's a bit lower, but you know, I don't really like going much over 7 or 8. And that's the other one we could have gone. Now, I could also say, okay, there's a couple of negatives around. Okay, so that's a 5, so take 1 off that number, because I don't, sorry, yeah, that's a 5, so take 1 off that number. I don't like 4-year-olds, to take one off both of those numbers. I don't like low day since last run, so we could take another 1 off there. It's just a way of scoring up your system until you're left with a score that you're happy with. I'm still experimenting around the 7, 8, 9, 10 to see what comes up really. As I said, you really need to look at the races. So I probably wouldn't get involved in a 6-runner race. 8 runners with 2 runners that are possibles. I don't know. It's still a little bit risky as far as I'm concerned, because that one doesn't win, which it did. And that one's always going to be a price quite way out. That was a non-runner, which may well have been our selection. How many runners in this race? So it's a 12. Let's have a look at this one. So all 3 of them were... it's no point actually, because that one was a non-runner, so we would have selected it. And these 2 didn't win anyway, so you know, we would have won on that whatever happened. Let's try one with a winner. Okay, this is a big one. I don't really like them this big, but they're all good prices, so let's have a go. So first and second, they all come first and second. Okay, so days since last run, 21.74. Don't like that one, that one, that one. We could go that. first and second. So the top rated is 75. So anything 5 or under where that is, and none of the others are. So we now go to OR rank, and we've only got one outside 5. 2, 2, not. So claiming, okay. Age, again, I don't like 3-year-olds. I like 5-year-olds and above. Number of runs, I don't like that. That's only just sort of where I like them to be. They're all 5s, that's a 3. That's top rated, so everything else is well under it. So what we left with, now I thought that was going to drive us towards the first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'd have taken 1 off to make that 6. 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that was a non-runner anyway. So none of these are particularly strong, okay, which is probably why the prices are so similar. So we either take a risk on one of the others, but I would do some backward stuff as well. So I would say, okay, these are 2 or 3-year-olds, take 1 off there. Both got 2 number of runs, take 1 off there, and you're going to end up with really low scores. So you may consider that it's not a good idea. So I don't know, should we do one more? Okay, so there's 11, but the favourite was non-runner there. 10 runners. Should we try this one? See what happens. Well, again, all 4 of them lost anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. And that's really it. So we won't go any further, but just as I said, come up with your own ideas as well. Don't just use what I've come up with. It might be a basis for you. It's just the way I like it. I mean, you might like taking on first, last times out. There's no reason why you wouldn't. It's just for this particular version, I don't actually do that. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the updates. Give me the feedback as normal. Let me know what's going on either in the forum or by emailing us or whatever, and let me know. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.